7 mistakes to avoid when selling your business, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
So if you're selling your business and you have a 401k plan, ding, 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 ding.
Lucky you.
There are some mistakes you can definitely do not want to make because they will cost you more money and more headaches.
The number one question a consultant is going to ask you when we find out about whether or not you've sold your business or thinking about selling your business or have really planned on selling your business is it a stock sale or an asset sale? And going through these 7 things, I think we're going to help figure those things out. The number one biggest mistake to avoid is
neglecting fiduciary responsibilities.
right.
Just because you're over with the plan doesn't
mean the
that
plan's over with you. Right,
Yeah.
So you still need to treat everybody equally, okay? Just because you're planning on selling the business does not stop your fiduciary responsibilities, all right? You need to continue to act in the best interest of the plan's participants, and you need to not be misusing plan's assets to help you along with the transaction. The other thing is how you communicate the changes to the participants. The participants need to know timely. They need to know what's going to happen after the sale, what's going to happen with their plan assets, what options do they have, what are the provisions going to be if there's a successor company. The more information you can give to your participants as soon as you can is going to help alleviate some coming problems.
So even if you're trying to keep your sale hush-hush,
right,
you still have to have a plan for how you're going to communicate it to the participants.
Thank you very
because
yes.
that actually, you have some fiduciary responsibility for telling them timely and telling them clearly.
Correctly. Now then, the other thing is, number 3, improper handling of participants' accounts. Certain improper vesting is a big thing. If it's a asset sale, the participants are going to be terminated, okay? Because they're no longer working for you. They may be going to work for the buyer, but that's a different employer. So technically a distributable event has happened. And if everybody in the company is suddenly fired, that triggers 100% vesting for everybody who's left, regardless of when they left. Let's just leave it at that for now, all right? So basically everybody needs to be 100% vested, and deposits still need to be made. If you were safe harbor, you still have to make your safe harbor deposits. If you were top heavy, you still have to make your top heavy required payments, all right? So deposits still need to keep going on, all right? If it's a stock sale, in other words, Company B is buying 100% of the stock in Company A and nothing happens with the plan, those people they're now employees of Company B. They have not incurred a distributable event, all right? Their assets are probably going to get merged into the buying company's plan, all right? So vesting doesn't change there. Neglecting compliance issues is number 4. I've had a surprising number of conversations in my career with lawyers who think that because the law firm no longer exists, that the plan no longer exists. Plans are separate legal entities. They need to be actively terminated, shut down. There's no such thing as a de facto termination. There's no such thing as a passive termination. The plan sponsor needs to terminate the plan actively, all right?
And actually, if you are a trustee, best practices are that the trustees paid out last because the trustee has to make sure that everything went correctly.
Correct, yeah. So we see problems when the first money to leave the plan is the owners.
That's sometimes how we know there's a termination.
And sometimes how we know there's something's gone on when most of the money has left the plan. 80% of the plan's assets are gone. There are some closeout fees or whatever from the record keeper. There's some fees that need to come out of plan assets. And those are then borne by the rank and file participants, not the ownership, not the fiduciaries who knew what was going on. So go back to what we said in point number 1. All right. What's number 5?
Not seeking professional guidance. Having your pension consultant being the last to know.
Any consultant, but especially us, when I get a phone call, hey, I sold my company 6 weeks ago. What should I have done? I don't know,
Call me.
Talk to me 12 weeks ago? No, well, if we've talked whether or not it's a stock sale or an asset sale, you need to let us know prior to the transaction so that we can give you some kind of path, some kind of to help you accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish. All right. whether it needs to be terminating the plan and getting everybody paid out before the acquisition, which sometimes happens, okay? Or maybe you want to have it be involved in the purchase, this purchase and sale of the company. So we need to know that before the transaction, all right?
Overlooking plan termination procedures like notifications, SOX note,
Sarbanes-Oxley, right? Yeah.
participant loans,
Right.
and hey, RMDs maybe?
So what do I mean by participant loans? What's the problem there?
Well, if the plan's terminating, then you can't have loans no more.
Well, you can't have loans no more, exactly. So
And if it's rolling over to the other company, maybe...
Are they going to be able to be rolled over? That needs to be taken care of beforehand. Most participant loan procedures have participants immediately due and payable upon termination of the employee, which happens in a asset sale. Okay, now obviously if it's a stock sale, the participant loans can carry over, all right, because you haven't changed employers. But if you're going to be moving assets, because there's a planned merger and things like that, you need to have your Sarbanes-Oxley notice done. If the safe harbor plan, if the safe harbor benefits for next year because you got a different employer are going to be different, those things need to be taken care of. And your RMDs, because they're based on the beginning of the year, Val, those still need to be taken care of.
So the final is, assuming the sale ends your responsibilities.
No.
Nope.
Just because you sell your business does not mean your responsibilities end. Your responsibilities end after the trust has a zero balance and the final Form 5500 has been filed and 7 years have gone by, of which you've kept all the records. Okay, at least 7 years.
They can actually come back and audit you.
Oh, yeah.
Or they can come back and ask you
Yeah.
questions, and you
So,
can't say, well, I shut down the business and it's over.
Yeah, we're dealing with a situation where we're trying to help somebody that shut down a business 18 or so years ago. There's 4 people in the plan, rank and file employees, 4 people in the plan with substantial account balances, and the employer has no records, no Social Security. We're trying to figure out how to find them so that we can get them their funds. But yeah.
Even in this modern era of lots of data, those folks are hard to find.
Yep.
So to sum it all up, right?
Exactly.
So involve your consultants as soon as you can.
Absolutely. We can keep our mouths shut, okay? We understand the importance.
Really can.
Actually, yeah, I can. Thank you. When it comes to this stuff, we understand the importance of secrecy, why you may be at a severe disadvantage in the marketplace if people know you want to sell your business. All right. That fact does not overrule your responsibilities as a fiduciary to the plan. You still have those obligations. Now then, we can actually help sometimes. We can actually help you save money sometimes and have happier soon-to-be former participants, right?
Yep. Help you make a great plan.
So let us know. We can help you beforehand. All right.
Okay.
So please watch this video we covered about the guy who stole $14,000 from his employees because he made the mistakes we just mentioned. Don't be that guy.
And he had closed down the plan supposedly and was on his merry way, and they went back and found him and made him pay what wasn't.
So that's we're saying watch the other video.
That's why.
Right.
Yep.
All right. And we would love to continue this conversation with you, so please comment below, like, subscribe, visit the website, everything else, get in touch with us at sales@hunterbenefits.com. Toodaloo. Oh, that's your phrase. Ta-ta.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.